So, and now, yeah, you kind of mentioned it. KezQ can go back to the jungle, make some stacks if he wants, or help out the mid lane. His game is completely open and free now. See, Gabby, perhaps in some trouble up top. They've got the arrow, and they're going to land it with a nice placement. FBZ.
Beautiful arrow.
Up to. Yeah, that this mid lane is the one lane that's vulnerable because both their supports are just sitting in the trees, playing around this lane, and they're spotted by observer wards, but they're just here to make sure that Boka doesn't get caught on, or if he does, they can turn it around. NATO EMP mid, that's perhaps what they were waiting for.
Whoa.
They get the Impale follow-up, the arrow, oh, there we go. They get the kill.
Wow, executing so well the past 2 days. Like, Axe just stays bot because they know that bottom lane is the only lane TNC can move to. The Void Spirit and the Hook Wing.
Those stacks will still be there 2 or 3 minutes from now. He doesn't have to farm them now.
Yep, there's no threat of it getting stolen as well.
Rolling Thunder top, FBZ tries to escape, but Armel was there with the pull. Another power rune, he had the haste rune, so... And Brood is a hero that can, as we've seen, jungle just fine. Farming, jungle stacks and everything.
Yep.
Top lane, FBZ could be in some trouble. Armel rotated up here, and then they have the Bushwhack Sharpshooter instantly killed. KezQ could be next. This is an Arcane Rune Void Spirit. He does lose it with the Tornado Dispel. Jumps forward out of the EMP. They could just be going for more here. They've got the Sunray on KezQ's line. He's going down, and Mikoto says, get me out of here. He just TP's back base as TNC clear out this top side of the map. They get rid of Boom, get 2 kills.
This TV that has Skadi is just gonna not let you exit the fight, and you will just die to this Skadi slow plus dataless damage. And
even,
you know,
I imagine a Satanic at some point too.
Yeah.
Mid lane, Yules into the step. They get the Bushwhack Sharpshooter. That kill threat potential. That combo is just destroying them using Void Spirit Hoodwink. You can see why Hoodwink is one of the most picked heroes. That's a hero that, okay, 50% win rate. Not amazing, but not bad. It's just solid. It's always good, it's reliable, and it's being first picked in most of these other regions. So, bring a lot, and they're going to find another catch. Dual Scepter into the pool. Mikoto's Invoker could be in some trouble. The damage follow-up is there, and with the Supernova, Mirana's blinking in, leaping in with the axe. They're going to bring down the Supernova again. Mikoto actually survived. He's going to turn through a Tornado. Great turnaround coming in as Armel gets low in the Void Spirit. Can he get out of this one? He's slowed down by the Battle Hunger. The chase is on, and they get the dunk. Dream Missile able to show up just in time to help Mikoto out, keep him alive, and that's the kind of fight that Boom were looking for. Armel accidentally jumps and perhaps not realizing that they were fake. Themselves have backed off, recognizing that TNC are up to some play of their own. Does look like we are heading for another late game scenario. We're 20 minutes in and neither... Ooh, okay. Late game without a Brood for a moment.
And then they just farmed, and they just held the game for 45 minutes, and then Bok at 50 minutes with the Viper as a push. Just scaled.
This could be the big team fight. Smoke up, Moonlight Shadow in. Boom want to go on this one, but do TNC know? They're still lingering around. Dream Missile needs the vision. Armel goes for a spoke of his own. They go for the blink hole in, but they're not going to find the X-Straight. The Cataclysm follow-up is there. The Snowball coming on down as well. The Brood gets caught up in a Tornado going through everyone. The Supernova coming out. Can they kill it? Hive wants to commit. Mirana wants his second. He's going to get it right before he dies. Perhaps saving this fight, and with the TB dead, this is looking terrible for TNC. 2 kills apiece as Armel looking to maybe salvage it. They get the dust of Mikoto, so TNC actually making this one turn out okay. They're going to lose one more, though. The Void Spirit being taken out by Dream Missile's axe, and it's a 3-for-3 bloodbath in the top lane. That's the team fight we've been waiting for. Roche is so low, and Spiderlings are going to scout it out. TNC may just be saying thank you, Boom, if they can win this fight or secure themselves Roche. The Spiderlings no longer in a web, need to be a little bit careful with those. The Tango able to very easily clear them up. Arrows flying through for vision. And Boom had that high ground ward above the Roshan pit, which is going to help them out here. They get the Tornado on the Brood. Rolling the Thunder on through. They want to take out the Brood first. Not sure it's a bit. Saga rolling. He bounces. He catches out 3. FBZ. Has he got any follow-up? It looks like he's on an island, though. So Rolling Thunder is now on cooldown, and this is a Roche fight without Rolling Thunder. Suddenly TNC's thinking, maybe we can go into the pit.
Well, he's friends.
Don't have to worry.
No one committed.
Arrow. Oh! Oh no! The arrow! It caught him mid-dive. Blink hole coming on in. Gab with the Manta, he's going down. He doesn't get saved. He couldn't get the Sunder off. Now the Bruce is forced to run for the high ground. And it's TNC who lose 3. Armel goes down to the finger of death. Boom. Somehow win the fight. That arrow smoking down mid. They're not really headed towards where Boom is on the map.
Oh, the choreo.
Like some couriers to kill, but no, they're gonna run in. They find Kescute. Armel. It's the solo kill initiation. Now the rest of the team smoked up may be able to find a way to jump in. Armel is just going in head first. Blake called, but Armel could be in some trouble. He may have overcommitted. There's the force off. He dodges the Sunstrike. The force off saves his life. Dream itself has to wait for another call now with the Sun Ray coming out from the Phoenix Super Sun. And can they bring it down in time? Heidi dies. He doesn't get it. They BDTB. It saves the egg. Big PB. He didn't get the BKB off, but he's still doing okay. He's still got the double damage. He's just wrecking through them. He's trying to get FBZ, who's just rolling thunder to get the hell out of there. Gets the
Can't see the
the low ground.
The skin, the cosmetic, they can't see it. They don't know that it's DD. He's so blue.
Sunstrike, fishing, not going to find it. And it looks like they are going to try and hunt down and chase down Makoto, who does go into the Ghost Walk to get the hell out of there. I mean, yeah, the thing, even, yeah, the Void Spirit, the support, these are kind of heroes that could be alone and just having that lockdown and catch can help.
Radiant's middle tower under attack.
Go, Roche number 2. Cheese and Aghanim Shard. Both teams tossing around the vision. Blink call on 3. Cataclysm follow up. They delete. Void Spirit and Phoenix instantly dead. Aeon, this was still on cooldown.
He jumped there, then those two heroes were gonna die. A really good vision surrounding the Roche right there. Maybe a slightly misplay by TNC. And because they have Aegis on the Pangolier, he can freely sit in the mid lane. They cut the bottom wave as well, like. And the Lion can mana drain the TB illusions. Like, they're letting the map slip a bit too much, I think, on the Bull right now.
Jump in. They've caught a Hoodwink. Very quick and easy kill. Stuff Alive has a salve to help him regen back up as well. And they're just looking to chip away at this melee racks. Slow and
another 20 seconds on Aegis, or 15 seconds.
Okay.
I think they understand what fights they need to take. They need Boom to jump into them. They need to somehow survive. Let this TB deal insane amount of damage.
Boom may just humor them. They smoke up. They're looking for that jump. They need to make sure they get that initial kill. Tims gets caught by the Blink Call. So does the Brood. And then the 2 heroes. Earthspike to follow it up. Brood in all sorts of trouble, gets fingered as well. Brood still barely alive, but will end up going down. They're going to double buy back. The Rolling Thunder coming in from FBZ. Armel, he's stuck on a cliff. Has got natural step if he wants to get down to the low ground. Aeon just is propped at Gabby, trying to just burst down this FBZ Tango and will be successful. So the chase is on. They want more. Armel has a Yule Scepter if he can get close enough, but no Astral Steps to chase with. Now, next Roshan respawning in 40 seconds time. Where, I mean, maybe that's the Axe is like, oh, I'll get a free Axe. I mean, at this point, he's so rich, even if there's an Axe drop, it's almost like you're better off giving it to like a support, like a Lion or an Axe offering. Here we go, TNC. Battling over this cliff, trying to keep the vision. Gabby blinks in with the BKB Metamorphosis. He gets Makoto's Invoker with the Hex. Bit of Dota 2 lag, unfortunately, coming out, but no Invoker for now. Does have a buyback if he wants to commit it. He's going to use it. Throws out the Cataclysm. The force off, he gets the egg off. Oh! But just to save his life, it's not going to actually lead to any kind of a team fight. Looks like TNC are going to play things safe and back off for now.
Boom. They're just going to do it, I think. Meta.
Spiderlings nearby. Anybody going to go for a steal? It's Armel. You got to imagine he's maybe considering it. Spiderlings see exactly how much health is on the road. Hawk is nearby as well. Drop the Cataclysm, get some information, and actually kick out the Phoenix. One hero down.
The Roche is low again and they leave. I've seen this story before.
See how it goes with him. Blink call, catches Armel. He's got the A on this, so that's going to keep him alive. The buyback coming in from the Phoenix. Dissimulate to get out of there.
Oh, he has a refresher.
Blink in, refresher. TV, he's got another meta. That's going to completely catch him by surprise. But the arrow, it comes in. It catches Armel. He needs a save. He gets his defensive heals. He's still going to cheese as well to play around. And the Rolling Thunder coming to an end. As Boom forced to completely disengage.
Roche.
Great refresher pickup. Gabby finding the item they needed for the perfect moment here. The arrow is going to hit Roshan and they're going to secure themselves an Aegis. Armel picking that one up. Wow, huge find. Fortunately for Southeast Asia, the teams were so even during the DPC leagues. Only one team, T1, qualified directly to TI. Teams like TNC, Boom, Fnatic, SMG, Motivate Trust, all fighting over just one slot. As mid lane, FBZ gets jumped with the Hex, has the Aeon Disc to turn this one around. Gabby gonna now look to focus on FBZ, not enough damage coming out from him as the Rolling Thunder doing a good job to lock him down with the Glibnir as well and snaring them. No kills just yet, Hyde's being chased down as well. Cataclysm coming in, doing good damage here, but it's not enough. TNC still healthy through this one. The kill is going to be on the Pango, who does it buyback. Does he want to commit it? For now, he's holding on to it. Dive on forward for the Phoenix. Doesn't set anything else up, and it looks like TNC maybe going to back off.
Roche is up.
EB brings the refresher, and he's going to pop that and probably have that next Metamorphosis.
Radiance are scattered.
For now, he's not using it right away. Throwing out scans, trying to get an idea of where the others are. Fox positioned aggressively. Woo! Okay, Armel goes down, instantly buys back. They're looking for more on the backline. FBZ, he's found Tims. Tims in some trouble. He tries to pull stuff away, but that's the hoodwink down. That's a lot of the save. Fox on the Brutes. Has his Aeon Disc pump. He's trying to chase down Makoto, but he doesn't really have the tools to do so. Not on his own anyways, as TNC commit multiple buybacks. Both teams disengaged for now. Ace is on. Armel coming back into the fight without buyback, without a care. He catches that Hyde, the blink call from the Yak. He's trying to turn this one around. He catches that Bok with it. Bok getting along the Brute, but he gets shielded up the cheese. He keeps himself alive with it. Marana, who dies, buying back instantly. Gabby, still alive, needs a Sun to target if he maybe wants to continue fighting, but he's okay for now.
I think TNC is just gonna do it. There's no kata, there's no refresher up on the Invoker.
Yeah.
Cooldown, like, Gabby's so good, he knows.
Seconds. Yep. Metamorphosis is available after the refresher. Gabby, here this age, is that something maybe? Oh, hold on. Fox gets caught by the blink call, out of position, does a buyback, but I don't think he was expecting to get caught there. Bit of a mispositioning for him, perhaps, and TNC aren't able to get this Roche right now. What's it gonna be? Do they try and go for this Roche? Who's even grabbing it? Who's got room for it? Booms is waiting on the high ground. Spiderling scouting them out though. Armel jumps into Kescu. Kescu's got the Aeon Disc. Can he get any of his spells up? Has a Finger of Death if he can turn to use it. The Force Sun's keeping him alive. The Rolling Thunder. Gabby, he's okay for now. He gets sunned up. There's the Cataclysm. Gabby gets all he needs a Sun to target. Where's the target? He needs to pop his Satanic, Sunder, anything. He's still okay for now. Gets the Satanic off. He's healing back up. The Axe getting very, very low. Can Dream himself survive through this? Gets another call off. He's trying to turn and fight. He gets hexed up now and he can't sustain himself much longer. Gabby finds the Sunder on the Boomy. He keeps the... He gets actually low. He's still going to die. And with the Meteor, he goes down. TP, buyback. Dakota with the BKB in the front line, trying to right-click him down. Void Spirit does not have buyback. Cannot afford to die. The Aeon Disc is going to wear off. And now Armel, Astral Step. He gets out. Impale. Oh, they're going to catch Tims. He also doesn't have buyback. If Armel can survive, that's huge. And with the Miranda dead and with all the buybacks, TNC actually have 5 alive still. PB's buyback, allowing them to turn this, and Dreamer Cell goes for a BKB TP out, cancels, sorry, BKB, looking to run away. 9 buybacks?
I don't know.
8 buybacks have been used. Lion and Invoker the only heroes. I'm just going to go for the Mirror Shield, but the Giant's Ring. It gives move. He's playing without boots, so I think the movement speed aspect of this is pretty big. Plus, I mean, everything about it, the strength, the movement speed.
Yeah, you just look scarier, right?
Oh, jump in top. Gabby,
Oh, he's
he's
huge.
absolutely massive. This is one demon you do not want to F with.
Oh, it's huge! Oh my god, so scary.
Oh boy, a thing of nightmares, and if whoever loses this game is going to be having some nightmares about playing a 65-minute game.
He looks like
go.
the Dragon Knight version. Black Dragon.
Blink call. They're going on the TP. Is there a Cataclysm to follow this one up? They get the Sunray. They're trying to heal him. Gabby gets pulled into the egg. They need to kill this egg. Can they get it? Where's the Mirana? They're getting low, and they get both. No buyback. No! It's a disaster. TNC. They've got to find a way to cut their losses here, but they've lost 3, make it 4. They're the ones going for the high ground push, and Boomy gets tipped. He tried to pull the TP in. I think he had to.
Distracted by the huge TP.
Oh,
He just died.
even with the Mirana dead, they were able to kill the egg.
The moonshot on the axe, making all the difference there.
Oh, Axe, by the way, is that his rapier? Who bought this rapier? Where did that come from?
They used 2 4-stars on the TP. The Hoodwink and the Phoenix both 4-starring at the same time. Oh, and the Phoenix... Phoenix has
Rapier,
Aga as well.
Rapier, Invoker, Pango, they're just all buying Rapiers. I love it. I mean, they know the game's over. Fantastic Dota today. It's just a different kind of Dota when it's TI qualifiers. See where things lie at the end of these qualifiers, but for now we want to see where things lie at the end of this best of 3. Boom, having taken game 1, are looking for the 2-0. How these lanes start to unravel. Bottom lane, early action as they're going to see KezQ trade his life for the kill on Bok, and it's going to be a first blood going the way of the Lion.
Gims is ready here in the 6-minute room. See?
Well, double damage.
That'll be very useful to clear the stacks.
Okay. FBZ could be in some trouble. It gets caught by the X. The boat fall off. He's got 10 stick charges. Is this going to be enough to turn around? Throws out the rapid. Hits Gabby on the TP, who's only level 5 here. FBZ still alive for now, as there is going to be a kill on the Death Prophet elsewhere. FBZ goes down to Gabby. They trade off laners.
Yeah, but the Lina...
yelling out the Kunkka. I love it.
The Lina actually didn't move. Like, the DP just died to block Medusa.
Mel. Tide trying to juke him in the trees, dodges the Tauren. Armel still looking for that right click. He'll find it. Okay. Took him a little bit to get there, but he got there. For FBZ, his aggression, he got very close to bringing down Gabby. He is...
Oh, top. They're gonna do something special.
Sunder play.
Yep.
Abby runs in. The X Torrent is there right when the Sunder...
Wow.
And that's a back-to-back kill. He won't have a TP when he respawns.
The TNC supports also control the 8-minute power run, if I'm not mistaken. So the Lina didn't get the power run. Like, these power runs are so important. And this Lina feels so low impact because the Lina is not getting the power run.
Right. They're gonna run right into Hyde, and it's gonna be another X setup. This time there's no boat, but they'll have an X into a Torrent. They get the follow-up, lockdown, and damage from Gabby's TB. They get an Earth Spike now on the KezQ Clockwork, and TNC. This is a different game, and they're going to actually be at the enemy Ancients here. Can they farm this? This would be huge for them. With a Kunkka, you sure as hell bet they can. Boom in the neighborhood, but with a Ravage back up, but I think they're going to be too late for this one. Want to try and fight this one. Lina, level 9, the Ravage coming out into play, but Kodo just trying to get what damage out he can before he dies. He's actually going to be okay, as the Stone Gates from the Medusa used to deter TNC from sticking around, and also allowing them to bring down the Kunkka. I think TNC have done really well. They've got this ward behind the mid-tier 1 tower, which is at least giving some good info. Saw the couriers coming out with a smoke, so perhaps they're going to read this smoke movement. We'll have to find out, because headed towards the bottom lane. TP needs to be careful not to be the one getting caught. The LSA from behind the trees here. Gabby, the hook shot going to catch him as well with the Laguna Blade. Is the damage there? You betcha. KezQ with the perfect Cox push. Enough to bring down Gabby. A big kill. Makoto's going to find a +1. The Oracle was not there to save the poor TB. They're being scouted. I mean, both teams getting really good deep vision down. This Radiant Ward around this dire Ancient going undewarded.
You didn't see the smoke though. They're going.
Armel gets the X initiation. They throw out the X's. They want FBZ. He's got a Rapid if he wants to go for it. And he's going to make the call to do so, but he still gets bursted by the Finger of Death. And with this Supernova in the middle, surely they can bring it down with 4 heroes here. And they'll kill the egg, perhaps get one more. But Kodo's Lina came into this one. That's not looking good with the TB wraparound. 3 dead and a T1 tower exposed. Both teams not playing the same style of Dota we saw in game 1. And it's going to be Armel, the low cooldowns from the Arcane Room, finding a 4th pickup on KezQ here. Unless KezQ's got some moves to make, which with the Cogs TP, no.
And this is against the clock, mind you. Like, it usually it's tough to play a Lion against the clock. The Lion has just been sitting in top lane farming, like the clock didn't go for him.
Alright, top lane. Lion using that blink to initiate on the Medusa. The follow-up is there. The Tar into boat. Have they got the damage? Tied in the neighborhood. Has Ravage in 3. Bok throws out the exit. The Dream Missile with the Stone Gaze. Wants Bok the egg on top of it. But Bok, he gets away with the false promise to save him. Clockwork hooks into the tower. I don't think that's the place he wants to be. The egg will pop, but KezQ going to go down. They're trapped in the Cogs. Great Earth Spike from Tim on 3 into a torrent. The follow-up damage to the Finger of Death. They get a second kill. Can they get more? Makoto, defensive Yule Scepter. I'm not sure that's going to help them. fall too much. He needs the LSA to help buy him some time, to buy him some space.
And he's here.
Dreamcell just standing still. Another stun gun. And with Gabby rocking out, here's the damage. TNC. They've got their carry getting involved early just with the Yasha Dragon Lance. And Dreamcell's got no escape. It's 4 dead. No heroes died on the TNC side. What a team fight. They played that so well, Podlo. He can TP to the outpost if a fight breaks out to kind of make sure he shows up, although he is a bit low on mana. Doesn't look like any kind of a team fight's going to happen, but it's Makoto who may get caught out here if he's not careful.
This is too greedy, my man.
Surely no way out for him. 4K net worth essentially gone. Forcing this Dreamcell. The Aga you mentioned, the force to be reckoned with. Even as they get scattered, they're happy to just camp the Medusa in the pit, feeling like they can take this Roach fight. Kodo getting himself in the pit as well. Lina with a BKB. This is a big item pickup. Death Prophet goes charging in. The Ravage is there. Where's the save? This time the Oracle. He gets stunned. The save doesn't come perhaps in time. He drops out with the Yule Scepter, but Boomy could not get the false promise off. Makoto's BKB protecting him on the Lina. The clockwork hook shotting in. It's going to catch the Oracle. Forces a defensive self-false promise. That's not what you want if you're Boomy. And TNC in all sorts of trouble. Arnold's BKB down for 10 more seconds. But Gabby with the BKB on his Terrorblade. He's comes in. He's actually rocking this fight. Two-man torrent. Catches out the Medusa. Takes him down. And FBZ could be next. He blinks away, but the X is going to pull him back in. He goes for the TP out. It's going to be close. He gets out. Just barely. Buyback on the Lion.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna watch this replay and like look at this moment, and it was definitely theirs.
Here we go, smoke up from Boom. They've got the butterfly complete on Medusa, so no MKB anytime soon for the TB, who does have that Swift Blink queued up for now. He may have to change his mind. Armel on the bottom room does have a BKB, but the Blink Ravage gonna look to sign him up. The LSA full on with the egg. They're just gonna burst him, not give him a chance to BKB. All right. Probably you want to go for the hook shot there, I guess, not the Ravage, but FBZ saw an opening, and I don't blame him for taking it. They know the exact Ravage timing, I'm guessing, so they feel confident they can make this play. Yep. It's going to kind of get an idea of what's going on. He can egg around the Roach wall. He can cause a lot of problems here. Potential supernova. They're going to look to go in. Dreamcell making the run to go charging in with the Aghanim's Gush from the Tide. A lot of damage here. They get the Hex into the Impale. They want to go to do a great force up as well as the hook shot. Pez cute helping his buddy out, but he does pay the price for it, instantly buying back. Armel's BKB. Roach is very, very low. And Tide Ravage is back up. Watch out for that Blink Ravage. FBZ's ready for it. He goes in. He catches a couple. Oracle on the back lines. Doesn't get caught. Gets the false promise on the Gabby. He gets the Sunder off onto FBZ. The egg does end up popping here. Can they go for the Roshan here with the Death Prophet dead and no Exorcism? I think Boom are going to be able to secure this one. Is there a Roshan still? Blink in! Boomy! He snatches it! Oracle gets the Aegis! Wasn't getting anything else. He gets the Shard as well. And Gabby with the Metamorph. He's still holding his ground and fighting, but unfortunately, he's losing his teammates. Pumpkin goes down. He's on his own. He gets pushed by the Cogs. Gabby, they just need to get the hell out of here. With the Gush coming on through, this Duse is just looking absolutely unstoppable. Fog, he just fought back. He can't afford to die. The Oracle dies even with the Aegis a second time, and now they're going to lose Fox. The dieback is there. Gabby has to just farm some neutrals and get the hell out of there. What a fight from Boom. Axe plus Shard. So.
He also has a Paladin sword on the Medusa.
See, they're smoked up, flying around this cliff. Both teams with an observer up here. FBC's on the front line though. Does want to make the play to go in. Pops the BKB X's if he goes charging. Gabby goes onto the high ground with the Blink, and the BKB Dreamcell on the front line. They can't fight into this stone gate. Great use just to zone them away. Armo gets stoned. Don't have the damage to bring him down. So much evasion on this Kunkka, making him a hard target for the Deuce to deal with. But this Deuce is just perfectly positioned with all his teammates behind. Deuce is tanking through this, but getting low on mana. Pumps him at the Blink. Ravage on a Gabby. Is the save going to be there? He gets the Oracle as well with the Force Up now coming in. Gabby, he's kept alive. Boomy's getting low. The egg does pop, and Boomy may just save his Terrorblade here. He blinks away. Is the heals going to be enough? No, it's not. He's dead. Boomy almost saved the day. Allowed TB to blink out, but the damage was just too much through the false promise that TB still died. But Gabby TB was so close to working in game one, and once again here in game number two, Phoenix falling a little bit short for TNC as they lose their top racks. Really limiting TNC's options. We'll be heading towards that next rotary spawn sometime in the next 3 minutes. Perhaps in preparation of that, they smoke up, they get the scan, they know roughly where they are, and they're going to get the perfect wraparound here. You see Bok and Armel actually not going for the initial kill. The Hooks are going to come out, catches the Kunkka, the push back, the Ravage follow-up, they blow up the Kunkka, making sure there's no save. FBZ not leaving anything to chance, not letting a potential false promise save the Kunkka there. And now that puts Medusa on the high ground. There is a buyback though, and Kunkka's going to go for it with the Earth Spike initiation. They go in on Dreamer Cell with the TP damage. It's just going to be enough. The 4-stop's coming into play as Medusa gets the Stone Gaze out, and it's just going to turn, look to bring down Bok. He uses himself, does himself up. That's going to buy a little bit of time here. The egg on the backline, so that's doing all kinds of work as FBZ just blinks in, tries to do what he can to the Exorcism actually manages to bring down the clockwork. Tim to the front line, just jumping forward, but Koda getting very low in the leader, but still surviving through it all. As Bok healed up, he's got the exit, he's running in. TNC, they're doing it. This fight going their way with the Medusa dead and the Tide. They're chasing the leader. That's all 3 cores dead. Ultra kill for Bok. This Exorcism, DP kept alive, was so low at one point in that fight, but somehow healed all the way through the damage.
So important because they just don't die in this, like, in the egg, in the Stone Gaze. Like, if they don't die in these spells, I've said it during the draft.
Oh, one lane. And no buybacks on Tide or Lina. Tide's on cooldown, Lina just without the gold. I think TNC are expecting there to be more buybacks. Medusa commits hers. Maybe see another one fly out to scout this Roche.
Yep, someone needs to stand in the pit right now for TNC. The Roche is up.
No, they haven't seen it yet. Radiant's seen it, but yeah, TNC, they're going to be potentially in a 5v5, but no, they want to pick off. They catch Kescu, they Finger of Death and through the Ghost Set, they're doing a lot of damage. He has not got buyback.
Absolutely aware of himself.
Yeah, those tier 4 towers, you don't want to take too much damage this early on.
They're trying though. Who am I trying?
They're coming to contest this one. Even in the 4v5, Dreamer Cell goes running in, Exes from Bok. He gets stoned up immediately. Dreamer Cell just going to look to disengage. He gets pulled back in by the X. He's losing his mana fast. That's a 4-stop away. Does not want to hold his ground and fight into the TP. The TP blinking forward. There's the Blink Ravage with the Yule Scepter. They made the stun miss on Cabby. I don't think they've got the damage to deal with them anyways. It's going to be the Supernova stunning them up. Lean on the backline, taking so much damage. Low on the sliver of health. We'll get the hell out of there as Medusa needs to be careful, needs to find an escape. But with the X-Pac gets pulled back in, gets brought down. No buyback on Medusa. And TNC and perhaps turn this game around. They're going to get the Tide Hunter as well, and perhaps forget Roshan. TNC aims to be able to close this game out.
Yeah, the boom teamfight heroes, the Tide Hunter, the Phoenix, they were cut off at the side on the right, and they were not able to help the Medusa and the big spell so that the Medusa could do damage. Like, Medusa was all alone in the river.
The offlane Death Prophet has really come into play here later on, and they forget going for Megas. They're going straight for the throne. Tier 4 Tower's the first target, and without Egg, without Ravage, what can you do? Boom. It's all up to Makoto, really. He's the only one who deals damage, it feels like, and they've got to go in soon. He's going in, gets a nice 2-hero Earthspike. The Aeon is protecting the aggression here as the Finger is going to come out. Takes out Kescu, and now Makoto, he's in all sorts of trouble. He defensively uses himself. The heals coming into play with the BKB. Makoto is going to survive his way through this one, but now TP can just focus the throw. Looking at the GG here. Nice 2-hero Impale. Gabby ignoring the throw for now, going for the kills, gets the Tide. It's GG. Game, this series and the last, these upper bracket teams are just delivering some amazing Dota.
Banger after banger after banger. Every game.
And to our last game of today, the winner will go on to face the Fnatic upper bracket final.
Because last, like, he fed first blood as well in last game as DP, right, against Medusa. I think those kills, like, you can't let those things happen because it's not like a third factor came in, right? This was the lane you knew you were gonna lane against, and you still died.
Maybe it's going to be happening. Hyde trying to protect the stacks, and TA looks to turn this one around. Tim's in some trouble with the dive slow. Puck has been saved a first blood as Makoto picks it up. They were trying to contest these stacks, but Boom were ready for it. It's such a heads-up play. They know the Stampede's down, so there's an opening here. Phoenix, almost was in the right position to scout this smoke gank out, but looks like they're going to sneak by, and I don't think FBZ's got a way out of this one. Get the plasma field slow with the static link. FBZ Hoof Stomp gets out of the static link, but just delaying the inevitable. Perhaps he's juking in the trees and will still go down. Is there a return play?
I think we see this build. We have seen this build a lot since the major. I'm not sure who pioneered it. Maybe nothing to say. I'm not sure. But this Dragonlance first with the level 10 talent, left talent, makes him like a Char Ranger.
Here we go. Blink timing on the Centaur. They get the Blink stun on the Snapfire. That's one kill. Can they get more? They still have the Stampede. Phoenix goes diving in with the Supernova. Bot in trouble with the TA trap slow. They want to burst down this TA with a finger of death. They'll get it. Supernova going to pop. The Spectre Haunt comes out, but it's not really a whole lot of good targets. And with the healing ward, everybody on the Radiant side is just staying alive. This TA is just wrecking them. The TA Deso with the Blink Centaur causing all kinds of problems. He makes Assassin Invis. He gets hit by the Earth Spike. Oh, they were ready for him. He gets brought down. The Snapfire spitting kisses at them. Make it hide. The damage over time is not enough. It's just an absolute teamfight destruction from Boom. Centaur blinks in and Makoto with it. I mean, they hit basically all of their early power spikes with that smoke, and see why Boom so intent on getting that vision down in that dire jungle, because they knew they were about to come online in a big way.
Yep, they understood. One kill, one simple kill into it was free rush.
Nice play bottom. Armel staying out of the Hookstone range to get a kill. Stampede the big spell to look out for. I mean, usually, yeah, when you think of big ultimates for a team fight, Stampede's not the first one that comes to mind, but this game, the one spell that TNC have good answers for with their lack of block. Lead on in, they use it aggressively. This could be the fight they're looking for. Death Prophet is the bait, but does not have a buyback, and I don't think they want to take this fight into the ages still. You know, at least get that next item or two before they try and force those fights, but ultimately, going to swing more and more in Boom's favor.
Yep, but all the goalie is on the tier, right? So, you know, one good fight for TNC where this tier makes a mistake.
Lincoln, Earth Spike to follow it up with the egg. Lion maybe throwing away his life for this one, but he can get the kill. Gabby, that's huge, and they kill the egg. The Snapfire with a little shredder, and now they're going to get them with the kisses as well. Perfect team fight from TNC, and without the Stampede, they can't disengage. Boom! They've overextended. Phoenix going to buy back for this one. They're going to lose the Aegis now on Makoto, who's potentially just going to instantly die. The 4-star from the Centaur is not enough to save him, and they're going to lose Centaur as well. It's a disaster in the mid lane.
There's no Stampede, and they chose to fight. Wow,
that's what TNC were waiting for.
Aside from that, I don't think there's anything in his toolkit that outmatches the Razor. A Razor typically is quite good against Jug. You link him, and even if he like only slashes you, you can heal yourself. The link is still going through.
Here we go. We're going to find out how effective this Jug can be. Kescu's going to take the smoke kick. I don't think he expected them to come in from behind. Meanwhile, there's three heroes in the Roshan pit. They've got to get the hell out of this one. This does not look good for Boom. Still playing without a Stampede. Missile has a Blade Fury. He wants to go for a TP. FBZ forces us to the low ground. Nice juke from him, and they somehow managed to not lose a single other hero. That was some really nice moves from Boom, who also fought back on the Lion. No one.
I think they should commit to the Roche though with the Exo. If they don't, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's really gone.
No, they're feeling confident. They go charging in with an Omniscience, but the defensive fuels is there. Mortimer's Kiss is raining in. Stampede is available. As soon as FBZ is in silence, he's holding on for now. Okay. Streamer Cell losing his damage here. Down 200.
Boom are definitely more confident here though, because there's no Snap ulti, there's no Razor BKB, there's no Haunt, there's no X. Like, here, Boom, you force it right here, right now.
Even without the they have no Omnislash, no Stampede. TNC still want to fight this on. Armel looking for a static link target. SQ, he just pulled back. This is not a hero you want to lose. He's going to throw in his finger, knowing that he is done for. Disarm coming out of the TA. Nice pike to get away. The egg on the high ground. Perfect placement. Armel in trouble. No BKB on the Razor. He could be getting caught by this one. He gets just out of range. That may save his life. He looks to turn around. Nice plasma field catching out 3. This is looking bad for Boom. They're absolutely getting surrounded here. The cookie going in on the Spectral Illusion. Stuns up 2. Followed up with a nice scatter blast, and Makoto going to go down. Doesn't have the defensive tools he needs. Streamer Cell just flaking into the trees as the Phoenix gets silenced up, brought down, and Armel going to find them in these trees. FBZ to the north. Streamer Cell down here. He's got no Blade Fury for a few seconds. He's going to die, and they're going to team wipe him. Holy moly, TNC somehow coming out on top. And Razor having like the bullwhip, he was able to get out of range of the Supernova stun, or he was just dead. He was dying so fast, but TNC just outmaneuvering Boom. What do they do with Makoto? Well, that's to say. Goes for a rune. He needs to be a little bit careful though.
Aegis on Spectre, Cheese on the Razor, and the DP actually took the Aga shot. So he had the very Siphon.
On bottom. They're going for a kill on the Juggernaut. He throws out the Omni Slash to try and keep himself alive, but Dream Itself gonna go down.
Almost tell.
What a pickup with the Haunt. With a bit of gusto, walk into the Roshan pit with Makoto. Something, I don't know if TNC expect this, because these ultimates are coming up soon. Bot's still got 17 seconds without extras, so perhaps there's just enough time. And nobody knows. Okay, they only find out now. They scan, but it's perhaps too late. Armo with the plasma field can scout it out, but it's too late.
TNC? Oi! What a blunder.
Hey.
Head Haunt.
No, they're not looking to make the aggressive plays, but it's because of what's at stake. Dollars. Chance at TI. There is still the lower bracket, but you can tell by the way these two teams are playing, you don't want to risk dropping down there with the teams that wait for you.
Yeah,
It's
this team's at
such
the
a
lower bracket.
Yeah.
Trust is in the lower bracket.
Yeah, Trust is down there. Execration, who knocked out SMG. Here comes TNC. Perhaps think they found an opportunity. Tim's just going to borrow in, get the Impale Centaur. Can they burst him down? He's still stunned. He gets off the self-heals. He's got the Stampede down for the damage mitigation. They're going to look to disengage. Makoto in trouble. They've got a second Stampede if they need. He doesn't have the mana. Okay. It's still okay, though. He popped the Refresher, but then didn't have the mana for the second. Now they're looking to re-engage. Spectre, Gabby going to catch out the Phoenix. Phoenix is dead. They want more. Nyx goes down, though. Omni Slash being used to commit to this fight as Boom looking to maybe force this one. Makoto jumps in on the backlines, gets Boomy. Boomy going to go down on the Sapphire. Nyx Assassin buying back, trying to make this fight happen. Phoenix with the Supernova. They get the Impale out on Gabby. The hook's up there. The X-Stun is going to kick it in a second as well. Gabby, he's in trouble. Can they get him out of this one? Doesn't look like it. Now Armel dead as well. They've got buybacks if they need him, and it sure looks like they will. As TNC take heavy losses with a Dreamer Cell triple kill Jug. Mid Rax looking to be taken by the TA while Jug goes for top. Nyx can only be in one place at a time, and like, you've gone this long, but at the same time, do you really want to go down Mega Creeps? Jug at top, just pushing by himself with the line scene behind him.
And this is Delta split.
Yeah. All the way above this outpost. Who can they find? They don't want Gabby first. They want to get this.
His rep is insane.
Oh, Snapfire. It's a great target if they can get.
They don't know. They don't know.
So patient. I don't think they've seen TNC yet.
Healing on the high ground.
They want to fight by the high ground. Lincoln, Jug goes in with the Blade Fury. They follow up with the stun. Catching out a couple here. The Razor trying to just do what damage he can. And now the Supernova coming into play with the egg in a terrible position. Just gets blown up. Makoto doing what damage he can. Hurricane Pike to force himself away. But Armel in the front lines with 200 damage stolen is just wreaking havoc. Gonna force a Centaur buyback. But without another Stampede, it's not the same fight. The double Stampede of the last team fight is just on here. Makoto stunned up, is brought down. He's got a buyback, but a great fight from TNC. They had the answers. They blew up that egg in no time at all, and they're chasing for more. They're going to potentially get this Juggernaut. He can't spin TP because of the Spectre Basher, but he has got the movement speed to spin his way out of there. That Refresher shot would have been so big for a Centaur, whose Stampede is so valuable this game. Instead, probably going to go the way of Death Prophet, or even the Spectre with the double Haunt. It didn't work last time, and I'm not sure it's going to work this time. Gabby's still in the trees here. Hasn't totally left. It's going to dagger down. Do they have a way to get vision in these trees? Still in the neighborhood, but oh, they're going to see this dagger. Oh no, the Stampede over the trees. They got Gabby. There's no chance for an escape. Gabby gets picked off. The second he threw that dagger, they knew that that's an aggressive Stampede I like, because they needed a way to get over those trees. Okay, well.
Any seconds to go.
Vector still buyback, so I'm not sure that's happening. They are going to poke at this high ground, but with a Nyx Assassin Axe on the high ground, good luck. Kodo has the flicker, trying to take out the Rax, gets stunned, does get back to the low ground. Still okay for now. Out of mana,
so
though.
Brave for TNC. They have no way to check the Roche, and Boom do the Roche so quickly. So TNC are so forced to stay around the Roche pit. The only spell they can use is the Razor's Plasma Field.
Oh, blink in. Blink meld. They get the Hex follow-up. They go in on the Razor. They're going to look to blow him up. They do so successfully. Holding on the buyback for now. Hive with the Sunray with the BKB. Trying to find a good fight. Dream himself Blade Fury on the backlines. He takes out the Snapfire, who immediately fights back. Box will be careful. He's got the Exorcism up, already committed. But with his BKB down, and Aeon discommitted as well. Could be exposing himself. Still no Roshan. A Spectre with that Haunt. X Machina on the Razor. Double BKB, double Shivas, and plus 20. The fact this item gives plus 25 armor as well is always kind of nuts.
Yeah, I actually think the Snap should just like use his blink and like.
Oh, they're smoking top. They've been poking at this bottom lane for so long. I'm not sure they're going to expect suddenly 5 heroes to show top. Armel, he could get caught by surprise. Here they go. Blink in with the Omni Slash. He gets the Ghost Scepter off and Dream Cell. It was just a Swift Slash. He still has the Omni Slash. He takes out the Snapfire, who doesn't have buyback, forces the Razor to complete his buyback, and Gabby in trouble, getting very, very low. He's trying to haunt around, jaunts his way back to safety with the Omni Slash from there. Juggernaut takes it out, forces the buyback. Now the Swift Slash coming up too. Dream Cell getting low. Dream Cell may just die. He does go down in the end. Has a buyback, but probably wants to hold on to it. Mikoto, he gets the TP out. Mikoto with the psionic projection.
Oh,
he made his way out.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a buyback on the Razor.
Mikoto just jumping around the map with those psionic projections. Has double rapier queued. I'm not sure if he's actually going to commit to those, but wait and see. Position down bottom is Boom. Are they going to go for a jump here? Tim's. He's very close to the vision here. Armel on the front lines. They go in, they blink in, they want to bring down Dream Cell, but he gets helped out by the Lotus Orb. Bok charges in forward with the BKB Exorcism, has the damage to take out Kezcute. Line with a buyback here, does commit it instantly, but it's also the Phoenix in trouble in the trees. Here comes FBZ, blinks in, the second Stampede now coming into play. They need to kill some of these heroes who don't have buyback. The Jug on the front lines doesn't have mana anymore, doesn't have the spin. Could be in some trouble, but it looks like with the Snapfire going down the rate. Whoa, Razor getting chased by Mikoto. One more right click, it's not enough. The armor is enough. The Ex Machina keeping him alive as TA goes down, has buyback, but TNC managed to win that fight.
The Razor and the Spectre are 3 minutes, so Boom still have an opening. They can take the fight in the next around about 2 minutes. Still a win condition for them.
Play gonna be poking their noses up, but not looking to go too far. They only see a Centaur. They do go in with the Hex. They follow up the Impale. They want to blow him up. The Spectre haunts in as well. Can they finish off the Centaur? It looks like the answer is gonna be yes. Spectre haunts looking for more. The Phoenix with the BKB, Glimmer Cape TP out. There's no bash in time. The Spectre couldn't get there quick enough. The Necrobook is pushing top, so creeps are going to break into this high ground. And this Sentry Observer will do not scout the TA because she's smoked up. So there we go. Through the backdoor protection is there.
Abyssal. Oh, the fog foot. Oh. We fast and furious out here.
Mikoto making the move, styling over TNC. Into the road pit they go.
Almost made it a really cool play.
Yeah. Here they come. They can contest this Roche. They're going to throw out the X's and start things off. Death Pepper has a refresher, so there is a second one if they need it. With the Wind Waker as well. Into the Roche we go. The Aegis on the ground. Everything on the ground. Who's picking it up? Gabby got the Axe. That's all. He's got double Axe. He can't use that. Gabby finally gets the Aegis. Both teams disengaged. It was a bit of a cluster. Fucking the Roche and Dire got their own Necrobooks. Yeah, Book of the Dead on the Snapfire, which is honestly not a bad item when you can push out these lanes. But here we go, top lane Tim playing on the high ground. That Nyx Assassin, he gets hexed up and gone on, but he got a nice Carapace off, but Dream Cell is still going to be able to finish him off with the Omni Slash though. Long cooldown to play around, and here comes Pot, pops a refresher Exorcism with a BKB, goes charging forward. They want the Phoenix, but he gets the egg off, but immediately gets deleted. Nice Impales coming out from the side of TNC, looking for more here, but that's going to force a Stampede just to disengage. Meanwhile, TA in the Dire base, didn't get the Mega Creep, took down Boomy and Mikoto with a BKB DB out. This man cannot be stopped. Now the Haunt coming into play as well. Kezcute gets picked off in the top lane.
Mikoto? Abyssal?
Oh,
Bash?
Uh-oh.
Bash?
He's got the Megas, but he'll pay the price with his life. He has got buyback, but is it worth it?
And buy the Rapier, let's go.
Looking for that killing blow. Have Boom got any answers to this? They're probably just going to have to use his TA buyback. We'll see if maybe they go for a throwing race or something.
Yeah, I think they have to base race. I don't think they can defend. They can't defend. They need to go for the base race now.
Have a trap, but there's no creeps. They need creeps in the enemy base, and they just don't have that. So I'm not sure it's even an option. They're going to have to defend these tier 4s. They pop the Glyph, trying to deal with some of these Necrobooks and hit all these heroes, but Jug just jumping on in, throwing out the Swift Slash, doing what he can with the Blade Fury as well, but he's going to be zoned back. The Abyssal Blade stuns him up, followed by a Nyx stun. Force out going to keep him alive for a little bit longer here, but Bok in the front line's doing a lot of damage. Keeping up that exorcism, he used that refresher shot to make the play on the tier 4 tower. TNC, they're ignoring the heroes. They're going for the throne. Gabby with an Aegis with the Rapier. He's heating the build. He is going to die once. Going to kill him a second time. They've lost Snapfire. They're focusing the buildings here. Armel, once
hitting the
again,
drone.